Yo, what's up guys? I'm Zyroxen and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a custom modern house. Okay, so first, the materials that you're going to need are going to be dark oak, quartz, dark oak slabs, or yeah, some light blue stained glass, and some light blue stained glass panes, white concrete, and gray concrete. And then I'm going to show you more that you need. So, first, we start by making the actual, um, let's start by making the staircase. So this is going to be a two-story house, but the house is, but like the first part of the house is going to be like upstairs, and then there's going to be a downstairs that leads to the garage. And then there might be also 3 stories. So here we go. So we got dark oak planks, like that. And now we've got this dark oak slabs. Then we also got that. So basically what you're going to want to do is try and make a staircase. So we keep going like that. Wait, shoot. Shoot. We're not going to make this too tall. We're going to make this, let's make it a few blocks tall. I think our max height is going to be like 5 blocks tall. We don't need it that big. And then let's do just one more row of stairs. There we go. Now we got our staircase. Now it may not look like much right now, but trust me, it'll look way better in a second. So now we're gonna make our little base here. So first let's add some railing to the staircase, because obviously we don't want to fall and die. Well, we don't want to take damage, because I don't think it's this high where you need to be take to take fall damage. So there we go. Now we got our little staircase. So now we grab our white concrete and we build a little bit of a base here. Okay, so wait, hold on. Actually, let me first. Let's not start building the base yet. Let's actually get this. Just like this. Okay, so now we've got that, which means now we can make our actual building. So here we go. So now we got our dark oak planks. Now we're just trying to make the little base for the house. And me personally, you don't have to do this, but I would make the house just a little longer, because we're gonna add a lot of furniture in here very, very soon. And this house is actually really good if you're building like a city or a neighborhood. That's what I would recommend you building this house for if you're making like one of those richer neighborhoods, like those gated community type houses. Or if you just want like your own custom neighborhood, I would recommend trying to build this house. Now what you're gonna do, just keep filling in. Oh, don't don't press shift. That's just a reminder for me. And then just keep filling in your dark oak planks. You can use any block you want. It doesn't matter. But I'm just using these default blocks because that's what I think looks nice. So if you're building like kind of a fantasy neighborhood, I would recommend if you want to build like a fantasy neighborhood, totally fine. If you're trying to build something a little more realistic, you can follow this tutorial. I don't really need tutorials anymore because I've been playing Minecraft for like 6 years now, so I'm fine. I don't need it, but for all you newcomers out here in Minecraft, I suggest you watching this video and also leaving a like and a subscribe. So now we're filling it in, and boom, there we go. Last block, nice. Okay, so now after that, we've got our staircase and stuff. Now it's time to get our white concrete. Okay, and here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make a little outline. We're gonna make an outline of the Singing-the-Bobber. And also, guys, I do have some furniture packs, so I will probably use that in the video. But if you don't have a furniture pack and you don't feel like spending money on the pack, that's totally fine. I will do a whole nother. I will just replace everything with the. Actually, let me replace this quartz. Yeah, scratch the quartz, bro. I don't like how it looks. It looks like tiles. That's what it looks like. I just like white concrete way better. Alright, there we go. So now I replaced it with this. So now, under here, what we want to do, this is going to be like where our kitchen and stuff is going to be. Upstairs is just like kind of like the hangout area. This is going to be like kitchen and garage stuff down here. Not even sure what this is going to be used for. Not positive that it's going to be used for something. I'm just saying. It could be. Nice. So then we got that here. And also, I know there's a little corner right there. Actually, no. Break these walls. Because we're going to use the glass. Alright, there we go. So now we're under the house. Let's get back on top. And now I'm going to make my little garage part. Because we're definitely going to make a garage in this video. Yeah. So, they're 3 blocks tall, 4 blocks tall. There we go. Let's just make it, actually, I'm gonna just make it 3. We can make it taller if we need to later on. As tall and as wide. Let's just break all this. Actually, hold on. Let me just test the garage real quick. Oh, actually, never mind. I don't have the furniture pack on. I don't have it on yet. So, actually, we're just gonna be making the house out of just regular Minecraft blocks. This is all custom made. Right, there we go. We're just filling up the house a little bit. Or not the house, the garage with some light gray concrete. Boom, there we go. It's looking mad nice. It's looking nice. Okay, there we go. Oof. Me personally, we're gonna add some leaves just to make it look a little bit nicer and not, too bland, if you get what I mean. So here we go. Let's just get these. We're actually gonna put it all around the house. Boom. Because usually houses they always like the luxury houses that you see. They usually have um this stuff around it, and I honestly find it pretty fire. So, ooh, actually no. Let me just not make that too close. There you go. Now we're talking. So yeah, the leaves are just gonna go all around the house, right? So so there we go. Let's put them around the garage. And boom, there we go. So now we got our leaves all around the house. So now what you're gonna do, you're gonna grab. So here towards the back side, I don't usually put windows there. But if you want to put windows at the back of your house, uh that's totally up to you. Um Me personally, I just don't like windows at the back of my house just because I just find it very odd to have them, and usually that's where I put like the TV and stuff, and I don't really like it like that. So here we go. Alright, so here we got 4 up, and nice. There we go. So now we're just gonna build our little foundation around it, like so. And like I said earlier, you can use any block you want. You can use anything. You can do anything that you want to do to the house. Um, that is totally up to you of what you do with the house. Me personally, I would just, you know, be mindful of what you're doing to the house because you never know what you could be doing. I mean, for all you know, you could be making your house pink. I don't know. I mean, I specifically told all of you to get flipping this stuff. And there we go. So now for the door. What we're going to use for the door, I would say... we're going to use a dark oak door. Because I don't like it when people look inside the house. That just makes me feel uncomfortable. So let's just... You know what? That's good enough. So now we grab our gray concrete. And then we just build up from there. Nice. So now let's grab our light blue stained glass, because we also don't want to take fall damage from here, because that would also be very bad. There we go. Oh, accidentally went into the inventory. And there we go. Yep, now we're good. So now we can walk up to our front door, knock on the door, be as annoying as you want towards your friends. Then you just barge in without asking, and then you specifically place their house with a bunch of TNT. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, we just need to build the rest of the frame like this. Ooh, that's actually not a bad idea. We could have like a little balcony right here. Or actually, no. We're not gonna have a balcony right there just yet. But we will close up this garage really quick. So yeah, the reason why I forgot to turn on the thing for the furniture pack is because I forgot how to turn it. I forgot to turn it on, number one. And number two, I also realized not a lot of people have the pack, so why not just like not get it, you know? So there we go. Just filling up the garage walls a little bit. we go. So now what we're gonna make is like a roof out of. We're actually gonna just use some dark oak planks here. Put that right there. Yeah, it's a little off-centered. It's just a little off-centered. It's not too big. And this is gonna be our bathroom area. Let me just actually make this just all white concrete. Oop, whoopsies. Ooh, actually no. This time you can use quartz. That's why I was using it, because ooh, that is blinding me a little bit. Yeah, right now I have glasses on and I'm recording a video, which is making the brightness extra. And I also have a pack which makes everything a little more realistic, like a little more shiny and stuff. I have the graphics on ultra high, so that's why it's a little brighter than it normally is in Minecraft. So there we go. Also, if you like uh having a window by your bathroom, you're weird. Just saying. I mean, you could have a window, but I don't think there's a I don't think you can get blinds in Minecraft unless if you have a pack. Me specifically, I'm not using the pack right now because not a lot. This is kind of like a tutorial video, and if you guys don't have packs, because usually when I see a YouTuber that has something that I don't have, that kind of makes me feel a little bit bad. So that's why I try to turn off the packs when I'm doing like a tutorial video or like a build video. But I'll turn on the packs when I'm just like building with friends and stuff. So that way I can make my house look as cool as possible. Alright, boom, there we go. So now we got the bathroom here. And we're not going to use the bathroom just yet. We're not going to build anything in here just yet. And this is literally just making the outside of the house. This is just for making like all the separate rooms and stuff. And then next episode we will actually furnish the inside of the house, which I think, me personally, will be a very good video. So I can teach you guys where to put certain things in your house and where you should put them. Okay, and then look at that. Bathroom filled. So now I think we're gonna add a second bathroom on top. Just cause we can't. No, I'm just joking. We're not gonna add no more bathrooms. We're done with the bathrooms for now. We're gonna add. There's gonna be a bathroom on each floor. Wait, no. I did that wrong. I wasn't focused. So what you're really gonna do, you're gonna add glass panes for the first 2 rows. And hold on. Something just happened. Okay. So you're gonna add glass panes for the first 2 rows. Then you're gonna add a glass block. Oh shoot. Okay, and there we go. Light blue stained glass. There we go. Nice. Now we're talking. Oh shoot. So now we get this, the white concrete. Boom. Look at that. That's our first window. And now we just do that 3 more times. Alright, so there we go. Now we got windows. So the next part of this is now we gotta build our living room section. So I'm actually gonna break the window here So that way, you know, the windows don't attach to the actual thing itself. So let's just go ahead and break this one too. So over here, this is going to be like our living room section. Like so. And boom, we got living room. So now that we got that, we can just add something on each side. Actually, no, we're not making this our living room section. We're making that like a kitchen. So boom, boom, boom. Okay, y'all see the vision now? Okay, so now we just build all the way over here, like so. And you can enter through the corner if you want to, actually. And look at that. See, look at how simple that was. And also, we're just gonna build like a little staircase over here. Boom, boom, boom. And just keep building up. So now, what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna just keep building like this over here. Right? And then did those calculations wrong. Okay, so here we go. There we add the slabs. And under that, got that, and then that. Nice. I feel like making the staircase actually two, so let's just... Nice. So we have this over here. Boom. And boom, there we go. Now we got our things all done. So just fill up the second floor. And this time we're gonna add a balcony. Okay, so this is like our third floor now. And basically what we're doing with this, we're making this like the bedroom part. So the bottom part, like next to the garage and stuff, that's gonna be like our basement slash man cave, where we like work out and stuff, and like where we lock in on gaming videos and stuff, and other stuff too, and more stuff. It's gonna be like kind of like a man cave slash uh man cave slash spare bedroom or something like that. The top comment for the idea for the bottom floor will get the will be shouted out in the next video. So stay tuned for that, I guess. Right, and I almost forgot the part where I'm supposed to add another staircase that leads all the way downstairs. Okay, so so obviously that's my bad, but no one ever told me. So technically, it isn't my bad if you think about it. there we go. Nice. Look at that. Oh, wait, hold on. We messed up something. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. And that's the last part right there. Cool. And now we have the staircase leading up to the upstairs. Or the staircase leading to the downstairs, which is basically our man cave. And by the way, we need to clear this out. And now it's time to fill it in. Alright, there we go. Almost done with filling in the basement, I guess we can call it. We don't really know what to do with it for now. Well, I don't really know what to do with it for now. I mean, if you guys have any suggestions, like I said, comment down below. Because maybe I'll shout you out in my next video. I'm just saying. Just a thought. Maybe you guys would want to comment. Maybe. And also, this is a back wall. So, I'm also gonna fill this in. So watch this. Nice. Let's look at that. So now, obviously we don't have the garage door because I'm gonna get that in the next video when I have my furniture pack activated. So over here we got our window. Still got the back wall closed. And then we also got over here, which we gotta put a window over here, by the way. So let's just put that down. Let's also put that down. I really don't like putting down glass panes. It's kind of uncomfortable to do. It makes me feel very weird when I have to put down glass panes. Like I have to twist my wrist in a whole different direction when I'm placing down windows. And I just don't like the fact that I do that. Like the way that I'm twisting my wrist right now just to place down these windows is insane. And it's very uncomfortable. Okay, so now we're heading back upstairs. Boom. There we go. Now we're just putting the upstairs on, and I'm also making a balcony. Cool. Alright, so there we go. We got our third floor ready for the frame. So we just grab our white concrete and just fill in the back right here. Wow, this is actually my first time building a 3-story house, believe it or not. But yeah, it's literally my first time building a 3-story. Nice. It's looking very, very good right now. So now we just 2 more rows. Not okay. Now there's 1 more row. This one, and boom, there we go. So now let's just build the frame for the windows and stuff. I'm gonna make my room right over here in this little spot, and I'm actually gonna make this slightly big. It's not going to be the hugest thing you've ever seen, but it's going to be very good. It's going to be very big. So it's going to be like this big. And then let's just destroy that. Our doors to the room. Put that white concrete there. Nice, so there's only 2 bathrooms. There's not one upstairs. Ow, I just popped my neck really, really bad. I don't know if you guys could hear that or not, but I just popped it. And that just felt very, very good. It hurt, but it also felt good at the same time. And boom. Wait, actually. So that's the living room right there. Okay, so there we go. Just lining up the walls a little bit. Nice. Glass stain. Stained glass pane. Light blue. Yeah, the way that I'm twisting my wrist right now, it's just hurting. Okay, cool. Now we got my room. And actually, we can just make one bathroom. We can make another one. It's fine. I actually don't mind making another bathroom. Nice. Boom, there we go. So we got last bathroom. I don't know why there's a random hole right there. That's honestly kind of odd. Let's also get white concrete. Boom. God, bro, I'm twisting my wrist super bad right now. And my wrist is going to be twisting even worse when I'm editing this video. Okay, there we go. It's looking nice. And let's make the second side. We don't really need this thing that much. Boom, there we go. Now we got our staircase. Nice. And then there's our room. I think this right here should be like kind of a... what should it be? I think over there should be like... I'm gonna make that... I'm gonna make this over here like a little bit of a library type room. Maybe just like a work. Ooh, no, because I'm gonna make the bedroom and then this is gonna be the gaming room. Yeah, that's tough. Nice. And now we just gotta add it again. Nice. And now we just add another one right there. Nice. And then now we just add our last doors. Pretty cool. Hold on, I'm getting a call from Shandom. Go. So now we got the gaming room, bedroom, and now this is about to be the way to the balcony. So let's just open this up with some wood. Nice. We just keep adding that. And also, we're going to add a pool, but that's going to be for next video. Maybe, maybe not. Just saying. It could be. This is cool. I think I want to add leaves to the balcony. We'll see how that works out in a little bit. We're just going to say like they're fake leaves and stuff. What the flip was that? Okay, there we go. Boom. We got that. We make this. There we go. Oh wait, wrong thing. Right, there we go. Boom. Now we got that. And nice, we got that. So now here's our last part of the house before the roof. We just make this the last bathroom. And then we're good. So now we add this last part right here. Just making the window. And yes, guys, it is my goal to get to at least 50 subscribers by the end of the year. That will be my Christmas present. I mean, obviously, it's nowhere near Christmas, but still, I would just like that to be my gift. I'd just like that to be one of my presents. Okay, there we go. So now we got that, and that's our 3-story house. Now all we got left is the roof, which we will make next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. I'm Zyroxen, and I'm out. Bye!